The broken timeline of human progress. The traditional history of humanity presents a linear narrative. This story implies continuous growth from cave drawings to skyscrapers. Yet such narratives are dangerously oversimplified. A careful review of archaeological records uncovers unsettling gaps, a loss of entire civilizations and knowledge. These historical gaps reveal civilizations' fragility. They uncover moments of regression where advanced cultures collapsed. Descendants often inhabited ruins, oblivious to the technologies once mastered. The timeline is fractured, marked by dark ages and forgotten remnants. From the Bronze Age to abandoned cities, these gaps prompt questions. What can these forgotten civilizations teach us? The Bronze Age. Collapse. When the lights went out, by the 13th century BCE, the Eastern Mediterranean thrived with complex societies. The Late Bronze Age showcased powerful empires, rich trade, and intricate diplomacy. Suddenly, this civilization experienced a catastrophic downfall, remaining dark for 400 years. This interconnected world relied on major powers: New Kingdom Egypt, Hittite Empire, and Mycenaean Greece. Vibrant trade routes spanned continents, with extensive cultural exchanges. Lively cities like Ugarit and Hattusa pulsed with life. Between 1200 and 1150 BCE, this entire network collapsed violently. Archaeological evidence shows extensive destruction across over 40 settlements. Hattusa burned intensely. Ugarit was so completely destroyed it was never rebuilt. The specific cause remains a mystery, though numerous theories exist. Some blame the Sea Peoples, raiders mentioned in Egyptian records. But are they culprits or victims? Another theory links the collapse to severe droughts impacting agriculture. While drought is plausible, it can't solely account for the violent decline. This systemic fragility parallels a house of cards theory. The interconnectedness that bolstered the Bronze Age made it delicate. When one power faltered, others inevitably fell. This shift caused profound cultural regression. Writing systems vanished, trade networks faltered, and monumental architecture ceased. Worlds shrank, knowledge lost. History also shows knowledge fades through slow decline, as seen post-Rome. The Long Twilight. Forgetting how to be Roman. The Western Roman Empire fell around 476 CE. But this wasn't one moment. It was a slow unwinding of knowledge and infrastructure. The subsequent Dark Ages lasted 500 years, marked by lost historical records. Once the Roman authority collapsed, dependencies eroded. Cities lacking resources declined, and tax revenues dwindled. This decay perpetuated urban decline, leading to diminished populations and forgotten trade routes. As cities emptied, literacy faltered. Knowledge became irrelevant in rural communities. Over 2 generations, literate Romans became illiterate farmers, without retaining their past's significance. This erasure extended to construction techniques, concrete formulas, and surveying methods. Monasteries preserved some knowledge. However, selective preservation led to lost scientific texts. Monks sometimes repurposed older manuscripts, obscuring underlying classical works. While parts of Europe's knowledge persisted, others relied on fragile oral traditions. A single generation's loss could erase entire histories. Monuments without memory. The lost worlds of the Americas. Before European contact, sophisticated societies thrived in the Americas. The myth of a pristine wilderness hides their tragic narratives. A culture vanished without written history. The silent metropolis of Cahokia. Cahokia, North America's largest city by 1050 CE, flourished near St. Louis. It dominated trade and featured monumental architecture like Monk's Mound. Around 1350 CE, it was abandoned, and by European contact, locals could not recall its history. Tupu. The abandoned cities of the ancestors. In the Southwest, Ancestral Puebloans created stunning cities in nature. They engineered intricate water systems, but vanished around 1150 CE. European diseases devastated populations, severing oral history's transmission. Once storytellers died, histories vanished, leaving only silent monuments. The Indus Valley Enigma, a civilization without a voice. Around 3300 BCE, The Harappan civilization arose, known for advanced cities like Mohenjo-Daro. Its writing remains undeciphered, shrouding its story in silence. Questions about governance and religious practices persist without clear answers. The erased empires, reclaiming Africa's lost centuries. African histories appear blurry, not due to a lack of complexity, but lost narratives. Oral traditions preserved agriculture, laws, and genealogies, yet are fragile. Disruptions in transmission can vanish histories entirely. 1. Great Zimbabwe, a monument denied its builders. Great Zimbabwe boasts massive walls, once a trading capital. European colonizers dismissed indigenous achievements, erasing its story. 2. The Kingdom of Kush, a script we cannot read. Kush's civilization flourished along the Nile and ruled Egypt. Despite a unique script, its history remains largely undeciphered. 3. The Nok culture, a beginning without a story. Nok culture in Nigeria crafted terracotta sculptures and smelted iron. Yet their identity and language remain shrouded in mystery. Efforts to recover lost histories continue, revealing our complex human narrative. Fading footprints on the water. The lost arts of the Pacific, Polynesian navigators achieved remarkable exploration without instruments. Their wayfinding knowledge faded as long-distance voyaging neglected. 1. Easter Island, Rapa Nui, a story re-examined. Easter Island evokes ecocide narratives, yet recent studies suggest other factors led to societal collapse. 2. Nanmadol, the Venice of the Pacific. On Pohnpei, the city of Nanmadol awaits rediscovery. Abandoned before European arrival, its purpose and history faded. Ancient agricultural connections hint at historical voyages long forgotten. The deepest gaps, before the dawn of history. Our deepest blind spots occur before recorded civilizations. These eras harbor tantalizing mysteries, notably Egypt's sudden rise. 1. Egypt, a civilization. Without a childhood, Egyptian civilization abruptly emerged around 3100 BCE with startling advancements. The Green Sahara hypothesis posits a migration spurred by climate change. 2. The Younger Dryas, the Great Reset. Around 12,900 years ago, a global climate catastrophe reset human history. Recent archaeological discoveries hint at advanced cultures potentially lost. The value of not knowing. This exploration illuminates challenges in understanding our fragile history. Knowledge's vulnerability invites ongoing investigation and discovery. Modern technology uncovers lost narratives. The past is not permanently gone. The wonders of history lie in questions yet unanswered. Your curiosity is vital in understanding our origins, as more discoveries await. Thank you for watching. This is Timeless Hub. Subscribe for more insights, as history is the path for the future.